Good morning, everybody. It's Robert here with the No Pay No Stay Network. I'm going into Home Depot. It's about 6:30 in the morning. There's very few people here, because most people aren't willing to do what I am to get where I want to be at. And I'm good with that because that means less competition. Had a lot of people write in and say, hey, what do you suggest me doing? This, how would you do this? So I'm going to give 5 tips today on how to be more successful. Stay tuned, watch it all. It's one of my favorite things to buy, because that means that we've got another property. All right, we're through with Home Depot. In need of a haircut. Actually in need of about a week off, 200 channels, on-call masseuse, and room service with no telephone. However, we're headed down to the new quadplex that I purchased. Got to make some repairs. Got somebody that wants to move in the front unit. One of the biggest things right off the bat, and I guess my first tip would be is to pay yourself. And I know it sounds elementary and you'll hear it with every self-help thing, but the thing is that if you always find something to go spend the money on, even if it's a good thing, you always will, and you got to put some money back. You got to get a foundation, and that's what's absolutely critical. There's been many buildings that have crumbled that were glorious, magnificent, phenomenal. The Titanic's a great example. They didn't have a great foundation to be built upon. And so the problem is that we're already off to a bad start, okay? And, that's a sure way to increase your odds of failing badly. And I'm not going to tell you failure is bad, but I am going to say that calculated risk are the ones that pay off for the people most of the time. And so make sure you pay yourself every time. Just put some away, or do a forced savings where they withdraw it, put it into a whole different bank where you never notice it, and that way you're not tempted to see it and count on it or go and spend it. Tip 2 coming up. Hey, the next goal I'm going to talk about or next tip that I got for you is, this is tip number 2, and there's going to be 5, is write your goals down and make long-term goals, and then make short-term goals as well. Make a goal that you can complete today. Make a goal you complete this week, this month, and then this year as well. Make sure that they're all going towards getting towards your long-term goal. Okay, if you're spending time and energy doing something that does not get you any closer to that long-term goal, well, you need to question why you're doing it. Okay, because it's not being productive for you. And especially if you're doing something that you don't enjoy doing, life is too short to go through there miserable. So that's tip number 2. Number 3 is coming up. Stay tuned. Okay, this is what we call tip number 3. That's like 2.8 right there. I got some fingers missing. Used to be a millwright and a foundry. Got them pinched off in a piece of equipment. It tugged, I tugged, they were gone. So I know everybody harps on this one, and so many people don't want to pay attention to this. Net worth, network. Network, net worth. Your net worth is going to be directly proportional to those that you network with. Here I am at the Intercoastal Waterway out on Perdido Key in Pensacola. We got a hurricane about 200 miles west of us that looks like it's going to be rolling in. Of course, there ain't no telling what it'll do till it hits landfall. It could come our way as well. We got some debris still from Hurricane Sally that's over this way that hasn't been cleaned up. You'll see it over here. Just all kinds of destruction. Boathouse gone, piers, all kinds of stuff. But the people that you associate with are going to influence where you go out in life, probably more than anything else that you're going to do. And most people will refuse to believe that. It can be painful. It can be hurtful, emotionally draining, cutting loose some of those old playmates. You know, but I'll give you an example, and this is not a moral issue or anything like that, is I've never heard anybody say, I'm glad I started drinking alcohol, my life became better. And I'm not saying that if you have a drink that you're wrong or anything like that, okay? But I've just never heard somebody say that. I have heard people say, I'm glad I got a coach. I'm glad I got a mentor. I'm glad that I bought my first piece of rental property. I'm glad I purchased my first stock. I'm glad I got involved with this mutual fund. I'm glad I got involved with this multi-level marketing, whatever it is. But again, I've just never heard that. And I've never heard anybody say, you know, I didn't give up on my old friends. They're still shooting dope, and, you know, but my life has gotten much better, and now I'm earning 6-7 figures a year. I haven't heard that one yet, okay? So keep in mind that your net worth is going to be directly proportional to your net work. Tip number 4 coming up. Today's changed up a little bit, and I've got a special treat for you. We got a special guest that's we're going to get our grub on, and we'll get a tip from him. He is a YouTuber, does all kinds of crazy stuff, from eating all kinds of different snakes to giving you a generator review here on the Gulf Coast in times of hurricanes. He's a real estate investor, hustler / entrepreneur, social media marketing master. His name is Jack Motley. Stay tuned. All right, as promised, this is Jack Motley. Jack Motley, check him out and everything. You've gotten 3 tips from me. He's going to give you number 4. So, Jack, tell everybody at least one tip that you find is absolutely critical for success. What would you tell them that it's got to be?
Man, I would definitely say that it's discipline. Discipline and compounded over time. I mean, literally, you got to wake up doing the exact same thing to fit an objective that gets you to a better place.
Gotcha.
See, there's so many people that basically just, they
Squirrel.
I'm squirreling right now. They have an idea, they got a goal, they do it one day,
Bird.
and they stop. And like they never finish. I mean, it's literally you wake up every day and you just hitting it over and over until the glass breaks and you get to the other side.
Boom, taking it to the next level. That's from somebody that's got over 160,000 subscribers. How did you do that?
Every day I woke up and I made a video, and pretty soon I broke through the glass window.
Boom, there you have it. And folks, it's not rocket science, okay? But it does take effort. It does take action. That's the biggest thing. Get up, get off your butt, and make something happen. You just heard it from somebody that's in a place where I want to be, that most of y'all probably want to be at as well. And what did he say do? Just be consistent, day in, day out.
Yep.
Show up, suit up, make it happen. It's No Pay, No Stay Network. Number 5 is coming shortly. Stay tuned. Last tip I'm going to give you is this. Go talk to other people. Talk to people with opposing views that are not like-minded as you. Ask for their input on something. It's pretty remarkable when you go and talk with a staunch Democrat what you can learn if you're a Republican and vice versa. You know, if you're white, go ask a black person. You know, if you're straight, go ask a gay person. But ask somebody with opposing views to what you have, because they're going to give you a perspective that you probably never thought about. And it can very well be that one thing that helps you out. You know, so many situations in this day and time, people are like, well, you don't agree with me, you must be a hater, or you don't agree with that, you're a homophobic, or, you know, you're a racist or something like that. And you know, man, you know, God didn't make us all the same, okay? He put variety in the world. Learn how to adapt to that. You know, what happens if the person that's going to give you that multi-million-dollar deal is black and you're a racist? You know, you're just going to say, no, I ain't taking your money. You know, ain't but one color I worry about, green, baby, hello. So, you know, that's what I'm saying is that, you know, go and understand that there's something else other than what goes on with you. There is a big wide world out there. And then go and find out what that is. You know, expand your horizons. Not, you know, don't be living shelter. So, it's Robert with the No Pay, No Stay Network. Have a great day.